What's going on, people? I'm here today to tell you about a really good way to make some money in this game. As you may have noticed, I stopped like halfway through the last chapter. Like the video before this should be the one where I have to go after Somiya, but I stopped right before I go after him because this is a really good place to stop and really farm some money and XP to upgrade yourself and make things easier for yourself. So at this point of the game, you should have the clan creator game open and ready to go. So this is the method that we're gonna be using today. It's a really good way to farm money and charm XP, as well as the yellow XP. I forgot its name, but anyway, those two kinds of XP, we'll be farming those as well as money to stock up on some healing items and keep yourself loaded with them at all times. Now, before you go into this mini game, you want to know that this guy over here in the yellow jacket or coat or whatever, you can talk to him to like claim codes, character codes that gives you characters in Clan Creator to use. I'll be posting like a shit ton of those characters in the description below. You can like look over it and pick whoever you want to add to your roster, but I might even like mark some of them, recommend some of them over the other, but really you can just add anyone you want. And once you do that, hold on, let me just fucking get out of this. Once you do that, you talk to this guy, and this is the menu for the mini game. You can set up your team. As you can see, mine is already set up. I have the DLC characters, but you really can't go wrong even with the ones in the description, so don't worry about that. You usually like can blast through it just fine. Now, two people that I recommend are Daigo and Date, because Daigo has an ability that gives you a shit ton of recruit points, which are the ones that you can see down below in blue. He gives you about 150, I believe, so you can deploy him right away, and then like you can deploy other leaders like pretty easily and quickly. So you want to definitely take Daigo in your team. And then there's Date. What Date does is he gives your teammates 10 seconds of invincibility. It can come in handy. So those two are the like top two that I would recommend that you use. But other than that, you can really pick whoever you want. I picked Kiryu, Akiyama, Majima, Saejima, and that's pretty much it. Just go through these missions. This is the one that you should be able to reach up to this point. This should be the highest one. Now I'm gonna show you just a bit of demonstration in this. You start the mission, and it's not gonna take you too long. It's like 2 to 3 minutes per round, and in each of those 2 to 3 minutes you get like 110,000 yen, I believe, and you get like 100 charm XP, which is the purple XP, and you get around 80 yellow XP, which is pretty damn awesome. It's pretty nice. Like, you just keep at it, and you're gonna end up with more money than you'll know what to do with. And after you start this mini game, make sure to talk to the bartender, because he'll have a black market of some sorts, set up for you. You talk to him, and then you wander around town for a bit, I think, and then make sure, and this is an important step, make sure to read the email, because if you don't do that, the dealer is not gonna show up. So once you read the email, he's gonna show up in a certain spot. I'm gonna show that in a bit. Right, as you can see, that's a lot of money down there. Freaking bottom right corner, and you can get like 99 purple XP per round and 82 yellow XP. So that's not too bad. You can get more in the final missions in Kamurocho, but at this point of the game, this is good enough. Now for the dealer, I think you have to play like at least 2 or 3 missions or something, and then you talk to the bartender. Now he's not gonna tell me anything because I already opened the black market shop, but once you do talk to him and he's gonna tell you about the shop, you just wander around town, I believe, until you get an email which looks like this. He's gonna tell you that he's in a certain area, the vacant lot in Hanano-Kubo. Once you read the email, you'll be able to meet that merchant. Now we're just gonna go and I'm gonna show you where he is. Right, so as you can see, this is a kind of really narrow place, but you should be able to find him here. Once you get in here, there'll be like a short cutscene with him, and then you'll be able to buy stuff from him. Now, the useful things that you can use here is obviously the armor if you can afford it, but there's also the higher healing items like Stamina Royal and Stamina Spark, and these two Taureners, and also Abstem RX. This is really important if you want another way of gaining XP, which is restaurants. Make sure you do that because restaurants can give you a shit ton of XP, so make sure you buy these and eat a shit ton at restaurants. Now the restaurant that I recommend is this one right here, Yonitoku. It gives you a lot of green XP especially, but it also gives you, you know, all kinds of XP basically. But yeah, with that said, that is how you make money at this point of the game. I hope you find this useful, and I'll see you next time, people. Peace.